Nobody cares. We're here, right? You're here. We never do lives anymore. We never do lives anymore. We never do lives. We never do lives. I don't even know why I'm doing a live. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. I hate this place. I hate this place. Hi. I hate this place. Did I mention I hate this place? At least I have a cup of ice water. Wow. And at least it's not 90 degrees right now. Now here's a brand that absolutely, I don't know anybody smoking these cigars, and it is completely fell off the face of the earth, all four corners of the flat earth. This is in Toro, and all in all, I think it was a solid like mid-tier brand back in the day. When I say back in the day, 2009, 10, 11, 12, even 13, 14, I was hanging out at the old cigar shops in Long Island, and right, the nickname for Suffolk and Nassau County, but doesn't include the other half of Brooklyn and Queens. Guys would smoke the St. Louis G, the Maduro, right? There was a few different models, especially the big fat cigars, and they were like $5, $6. And those, the Rocky Patel Edge, 5-year, right? And La Gloria Cubana, Maduro, the Series R. Those were all like affordable dark Maduro cigars that guys would smoke the shit out of them back in the day, and they were affordable. Yeah, nobody cares. PG. Nobody cares. You see, they can't come on. Highlights. Piece of shit. I haven't been on a live for so long, so I don't even know how to do this. I did that. Did that. I don't even know. Okay. Yeah, it's the actual lounge. Yeah, we're our location too. We're in the city. I gotta drink some water. It's not vodka, it's just water. Never have enough water. Well, I invited St. Saka one. Let's see. So, can I get a blend check? Pretty sure that this is just a Nicaraguan wrapper. I really like the wrapper on this. It's got a nice dark brown reddish hue to it. Look at that. That's a nice looking stick. And the band. That looks nice. Why does nobody care about this brand? Real cup, real lounge. You know what I'm saying, though? And that's a real strap. I can't stress that enough. That's a real one. That's a real one. I you know, if somebody tries to get Richie, it is what it
Where
is.
is he?
It is what it is.
How's your balls, man?
Um,
Hope they're not dried out.
NOYFB.
Well, that is nobody cares.
None of your fucking business.
Oh, I thought you said nobody cares.
That's just NC. Nobody cares. Nobody's one
Oh,
word. Did you know that?
okay.
All right,
Well,
this
yeah,
is awkward. I know we haven't done a live in a long time, so let's
yeah, I'm
start it off.
learning.
Yeah, let's start it off. First off, everyone here, I hate you. All right, so we got that going for us. All right, yeah.
My shit is not working, man.
What's
Okay,
wrong, son?
whatever.
What happened? Did you hurt your pussy?
My holder, it says that my phone hasn't been on the holder for so long, it's not working. No, pussy is
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, but my pussy's fine. Imagine like if your neighbor like heard you like, oh, I wonder what Sacco's doing, and they're listening to you, and Sacco's like, yeah, my pussy's fine. They're like,
Talking about pussy.
yeah, but it's just like in the third person. They're like, wait, what do you mean his? Like, I don't understand. What does he mean his pussy? I gotta say the construction on it, it looks like a nice, solid mid-tier cigar. It's a little sloppy, it's a little veiny, the cap's a little sloppy, but overall, the banding's nice. It has a silky, velvety feel to it. It's an oily looking wrapper. Look at the wrapper. That I got nothing bad to say about. It's a Nicaraguan something. I don't know what seed, and uh, and then it's Honduran on the filler, and I think Nicaraguan on the binder. So it is what it is.
What cigar is that?
It's a St. Louis Ray.
Oh, okay.
The lineup is the Carina lineup, and then this is the Ultramax. Oh, sorry, Ultramar, Ultramar. So it's a mid tier you're never gonna buy. It's a $9 cigar, at a lounge.
Nicaraguan Habano and then DR binder and filler.
What does it say?
Nicaraguan Habano with DR binder and filler.
That doesn't make any sense because PG. I just went to their website. The Altatus website says it's Honduran filler.
Huh.
Where did you
It
get your
doesn't
information?
it doesn't add up.
It doesn't add up. Where'd you get your info? I just looked online and they said um, it was Honduran filler and Nicaraguan wrapper and binder. Why are you lying to me, PG? Why?
He's fucking with me.
Atlantic. No. PG. Make sure you look up the Ultramar. It's not the It's Carina Ultramar. Carina Ultramar. St. Louis Ray Carina.
Half wheel Atlantic says Nicaraguan Habano. Honduran binder, DR filler.
You got to go on the Altatus Ultramar. Listen, there's nobody here. It's just me and Sacco.
Yeah, and PG.
No PG, no Jeremy.
We could have FaceTime.
hey, we are.
Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. Self-gentle heat. I hope this cigar doesn't suck.
Man, this cigar doesn't suck, but the draw. Fuck, I fucked it up. These cigars this year. I mean, last year.
Well, I think you put such great tobacco, but either I think you had to go up to a bigger size to 54, or like
Yeah,
one less leaf. You know what I'm saying, though?
yep. See, that's the problem with making different sizes.
Yeah.
In the factory, each roller, each pair, they do only one size,
Yeah.
ring gauge wise. They never change the ring gauge for the rollers. It's delicious though. I don't even know which blend is this.
No, your blends are so good, man. Um,
Well, I have a backup.
what do you got there? How did you get the Oliva? Did you finally get a Gurkha?
Uh-huh. It's a backup.
Wait, you got to smoke that. You got to smoke that in a clean palate.
The cold joy is good.
Are you gonna light that up?
Well, I'm trying to smoke this one first.
I mean, how are you gonna smoke two cigars?
Dude, this one, yeah, I don't think I can smoke this cigar. It's just too packed, man. It's just too packed. Oof, it's like a rock right there, like a petrified wood.
Um, you got to. How much have you let it dry out?
Oof, boy, it was like I wasn't drying for a year though. I had it like yeah, hard cocks. Yeah, yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, Sacco's like,
Well,
how
this
do you
is
like the
from
draw? I
last
like,
year.
and I found those Sacco, all the ones with your shade grown, your Connecticut cigars, those ones had the most open draw. So that whatever blend you chose for that, it was those ones had the easiest draw of the mix. Um, but some weren't that I let them dry out enough that I really wasn't really an issue though. But have you tried like maybe like a perfect draw tool to clear it up or no?
Dude, there all the way. It's all the way. It's not just the bottom. It's like one card all over. I didn't. This one was out for 3 4 days now, just out in the ashtray. But boy, it's still heavy for its size. I don't know if you still can stick this much tobacco in a cigar. Maybe it needs to dry more.
Yeah. And put them in rice.
Yeah, why not?
I know. Well, this cigar, it's medium plus off the bat. Not really strong, but it's definitely not a weak cigar. Um, it's got a creamy sweetness to it with twangy sourdough. Actually, I like it. It's not bad off the bat. Picture nutty, creamy, like a bready sourdough, like really like a toasty bread with sourdough twanginess. It's got some black pepper spice to it, enough that it doesn't feel like a weak cigar. It's got a little bit of balls. The finish is actually quite long and heavy. It's only about 65% darkness though. So it feels like a pungent, not a dark cigar like a Maduro, but like more of like a lighter sun-grown vibe. But it feels like a pungent type of cigar with extra very heavy flavor for what it's doing. And this is off the bat with a long, heavy finish. So off the bat, I'd say we're doing pretty good.
Well, this was given to me by AP when we met up.
I'll tell you, man, that was one of his favorite cigars he ever had. Did you light it up already? You see how big that nipple is?
Tastes like cologne.
Like cologne?
Uh-huh.
Get the fuck out of here.
Well, let it start. Let's see. Let's see how it
Oh man.
develops.
Oh shit. What did you put it in the Gucci?
Gucci. Gucci.
Dude, that literally is that could be like one of the top 20 cigars I had in my life. And it's definitely number one in the Oliva. That's the best Oliva cigar ever made. Because that's
Really?
Gurkha didn't make that cigar. That's an Oliva cigar. And
It says so.
yeah, bro. I mean,
By
and
Oliva.
you only tasted cologne? Where's your palate at? You're gonna hurt my pussy.
So let it get started.
Why? Oh God, this is the last episode. This is the last
let
fucking
it let
episode.
it get started, and let's
He's
see
like, yeah, let it
how
get started. Fuck that,
how far we're gonna go.
dude. That nipple's smoking great.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Except that hole right there.
yeah, yeah. I'm at a very heavy medium plus at this point. Long, heavy finish. A little red pepper's coming to the mix. It's a heavy on the black pepper. It's got nice creamy butteriness, oiliness to it. Um, nice rich cedar. It feels like a brisk type of semi-strong cigar, not like a Connecticut, but not like a Maduro, somewhere in between there. Like if you were having like a lively, maybe type of sun-grown Habano type of cigar, that kind of vibe. I like it. It's got a lot of breadiness, nuttiness to it. it feels like a toasty breadiness with a sourdough twang. So it's got a little bit of funkiness to it. So overall, the Ultramar is a solid time. And I haven't smoked a St. Louis Ray that I really really enjoyed, I think, in a long time. So it kind of just came out recently as far as I've seen the shops. Supposedly it was released in January, but St. Louis Ray is a brand that nobody. I didn't even. I forgot. I had to look it up. Altatus has St. Louis Ray. Uh, you never. Nobody cares about St.
So
Louis.
is that Arcadis brand right now?
Yeah, yeah. But what I'm saying is, back in the day, like shops used to carry St. Louis Ray, like because I think there's just been a shift in cigars. Like let's say 10, 11 years ago, when we used to hang out in cigar shops in Long Island a lot. Most cigars were low mid tier to mid tier cigars. Very rare, even guys that had money weren't going to shops and going, I'm going to splurge and smoke a $15, $20 cigar back then, which would be really expensive. Like back then, a $10 cigar was like expensive. So most people buying cigars, $4 to $7. That was like mid tier price points 10, 11 years ago. And guys hang out at shops and in New York. And I'm telling you, guys were smoking a lot of like what we call mid tier, low mid tier stuff. Um, uh, I think as time went on, guys were willing to spend more on cigars. Even regular guys, even if you're not rich, a lot of guys is buying David off and high end Fuentes that aren't rich. You know what I'm saying? Though, so
Right.
I think people are willing to spend more on cigars more than ever, and
That's
that's
why
that
Rocky
was the
Patel selling $100 cigar.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? No, yeah, even Cohiba. Let's say, but Cohiba has like red dot and Cohiba black, and then they have the M and the Macassar, and then they have the fucking Spectre. So yeah, I think all these brands are offering a wider range. So what I'm saying is, as people are willing to spend more, a lot of these brands on the lower side, lower mid tier price points, they get lost at the lounge. Maybe they sell on the internet, and the guy told me that owns um the smoke in the big shops. He said 70% of cigars are bought online, low balling.
Well,
So I
yeah.
mean, so he has online a warehouse, a huge warehouse, and a bunch of stores. So he says his stores only count for 30% of his sales,
Of course.
70%. So you're talking about more than so it's basically almost 3 to 1 cigars are being sold on the internet compared to lounges, and that's in South Florida where people are very active in lounges. So imagine if you're in a state where there's no lounges, people are buying everything online.
Oh, yeah, yeah, of course. I mean, if your store gets like 100 people a day, your website gets 10,000.
Yeah,
So obviously, you know,
yeah, but these shops down here in South Florida, man, they get hundreds of people a day.
yeah,
Dude, I'm talking about like these shops down there. They get so they crowd. They got DJs. Like it fucking gets crowded. It's just that a normal
yeah.
shop in other states doesn't get that kind of volume. You know what I'm saying? Though, you know what they had there at the shop? Something similar. Like, it was a huge. I should take a picture of it. I'm talking about like a 4 foot long box of Fuentes. It was a red covered box, and like 4 foot by like 2 foot wide. And I opened it up, but it had like two big books in it. What kind of Fuentes is that? Was it special, like a special like Opus pack? What was that, or like a limited edition? It was a 4 foot long box, and it had like two. And I think it had a book in there and like two. I'm not sure what the fuck was in there, but I just picked the cap up to look inside yesterday at the
Like
shop.
just a book or like
No, I
regular
had
book,
cigars.
or
Yeah,
it looks like it was a like humidor book.
yeah. Look, I could be wrong, but it looked like big books of cigars. I don't know what special display it was, but
Yeah, I mean, well, that is, I don't know. It's, I mean, they can make a whole bunch of shit.
yeah. Wait. So are you saying you taste cologne still? You don't get any flavor of that cigar?
No, I'm getting flavor, pepper mostly, spice.
Are you gonna hurt my pussy on that? That is the best Oliva cigar ever made, and you hurt my chocha.
We're still warming up. We'll see.
Now you hurt my fucking chocha, man.
Come on, dude.
You hurt my chocha. I thought, dude, fucking, and me and AP, we hate each other, and we both love that cigar. I gave that cigar like a high 4.8 something. He gave it a 5.0, and Sacco's like, it tastes like fucking cologne.
That was the beginning. What are you doing? Your
Sacco,
cigar is out?
I feel like I'm 4 years old, and you're telling me Santa isn't real. You fucking destroyed me tonight. All right, you destroyed me. You hurt
Well,
my choach.
don't take my word for it. My palate might not be.
Well, which one is it? Do I have to be mad at you, or I got to disrespect your palate? Which one is it?
Let me smoke a little bit more.
Now Sacco's gonna lie to make Richie happy. Oh my God, Richie, this cigar has got my pussy so wet. I love this cigar. Nah, bro. But here's the thing, Sacco. You just were smoking another cigar beforehand, so you really can't.
No, I just lit it up. I wasn't smoking beforehand.
So you're smoking two cigars. Oh, okay. So you can't review this. You fucking you got two cocks.
Look, that's CDS. That's Gurkha. See, don't smoke. Smoke. Which one is more inviting? Look,
Oh my God.
chocha. Don't hurt the chocha.
If it's just me and you and fucking like PG's there in the corner like he's getting cucked. Like he's like,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
He's,
He's getting blowjob and watching us. He couldn't come on.
Mm.
Well, I mean, that cigar is really delicious. It's just this fucking Joe is like
I know,
killing it.
bro. Forget it. You know what? This is my last episode. Hi, my name is Richie. This is the last episode. We're done.
I'm gonna
Last
send
episode.
you some of this, Richie.
What's that?
I'm gonna send you some of those, but I was waiting for them to be ready, but you'll figure out.
What the hell? Okay, so the burn's going great. I'm gonna drop the ash though. The ash is really flaky on that. But the construction on the solid. I gotta admit, like the more I'm smoking this, it's not bad. I'm enjoying it, but it's not a great cigar. I think it's a good blend. I think I'm enjoying it, but
What's up, Caleb?
it was
Caleb.
Caleb. How's your balls?
So that cigar you bought it today from it's fresh from the shop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the kind of thing that at this price point, which is $9 Florida, I am enjoying the cigar. So I'm not saying don't try it, but what I'm trying to say is, in my opinion, there are other cigars around the same price point, like a Umbagog, like a Saka cigar, Umbagog, which for the value was such a high value cigar that is better than this. Also, there's a lot of AJ Fernandez cigars, whether it's H. Upman AJ Fernandez or Romeo AJ Fernandez or Monty AJ Fernandez or just regular AJ Fernandez, or Placencia Romeo. So if we're just talking about in the classical big brand stuff, I don't think the St. Louis Ray is as good as
Oh,
the
so wait, so Romeo is by Placencia. No wonder I like the Romeo.
false. Romeo is by Altatus, but
I understand. Well, I understand. It's made in like yeah,
no,
Placencia.
no, false. Whose show is this? Can I speak?
Go ahead.
The brand Romeo is owned by Altatus, Monte Cristo, H. Upman, St. Louis Ray, and a few other brands. But there are there are H. Upman, Romeo, and you're right, and Monty, made by AJ and made by Placencia, but they're licensed. Like Placencia can't just make a Romeo. It's with permission. You know what I'm saying, though? So there is some Placencia Romeos. You're correct, but what I'm saying is the brand is owned by Altatus, and
Right, right, right. But
that's all I'm saying.
you know which Romeo I'm talking about, right? That it says
So the one you like is probably Romeo. That's Placencia.
Oh yeah,
Romeo.
Robbie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
RO is where it just says Romeo. That was
that's it.
that was
That
like
yeah.
that was the first one I think that was a non-Altatus, like Dominican Romeo. That when they wanted to start making a little stronger, and
But
even
that
though
shit
it
was
wasn't a super
expensive
strong,
too,
what's
like
that?
over $20.
No, maybe California. Those are $10 in New York back in the. So I think you're talking about California pricing. Yeah, those even like even now in New York I can get it for $10, $11. So California is different. But so the Placencia now there is some higher level Placencia Romeos, $15 to $20, but they're not worth it really. But yeah, Placencia made some nice Romeos,
So
and then
that's what I mean. The one that I had it was like $20. So
I don't know which one. Then
yeah.
they made just like with the Monte Cristo, they had the Epics. Monte Cristo Epics were Romeos. The Monte Cristo Espadas were Romeos. So there was a bunch of uh put it this way. Most new Romeos and Monte Cristos are either AJ um or Placencia. The Altatus side, just regular Altatus, they're really not doing that many new shit because people generally are buying more of the Nicaraguan, whether it's Placencia or AJ, Monte Cristo and Romeos. You know what I'm saying, though? So, they're really when you go to the stores, the classic Altano line is dead as far as new stuff. Like
Yeah.
it's the same fucking like Romeo 1875, Romeo Reserve Real, um, and then like a Monte Cristo White, Monte Cristo Platinum, um, Monte Cristo, the brown label, and the Monte Cristo like the yellow one. What is that one called? The Classic Series, which are enjoyable cigars, but like they're not really doing a lot of new Monte Cristos under Altatus. They gave that to Placencia and Rome and AJ. Which
Well,
I'm pretty sure though Monte Cristo still has to distribute those cigars. Because think about it, AJ makes cigars. Let's say like Monte Cristo by AJ, but Monte Cristo has to sell it though. So AJ just makes the money off the bat. Monte Cristo buys it from him, but you don't see AJ have it because those cigars will be right next to other Monte Cristo. Like they'll sell Dominican and Nicaraguan Monte Cristos right next to each other, which means in the same shop, it's the same. How do you say distribution? The same sales rep. You know what I'm saying though? Um,
right.
where because AJ actually he has his own line, but there is some lines of AJ that are distributed by General. All the diesel, diesel at the store, all diesel is distributed by General. So AJ makes those cigars, but he doesn't have to sell them. General has to
Oh,
sell them. So he's smart about that. Think about it. It's better off you have people. You make the cigar and they got to sell them. You make let's say you make this 50 cents a cigar. Let's say it cost him $2 to make a cigar. You buy them for $4, $3, whatever it is, and then you sell them for $8. His job is done once you buy them. If they sell, it's on you. If they don't sell, who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying though? So because think
so
about it.
did you ask that guy by any chance, like, what is the best selling single cigar online?
No, I didn't ask him. I mean, if you're gonna say by volume, it's not gonna be an expensive cigar. By volume, I
Right.
don't know. But think about it. Think about cigars by volume. Like it's probably gonna be a cheaper cigar. By volume in America, the number one selling cigar is Quorum. You know that, right? By volume.
Why
Nobody
volume?
talks about that. By volume, J.C. Newman sells more Quorum cigars than probably a lot of brands put together. Now, who's smoking those cigars? Hardworking men. Listen, we could. It's not a good cigar, but For example, I once seen a guy who smoked a bundle of Quorum a week. And I said, "Well, when do you smoke these cigars?" He was at a shop. He bought a bundle, and he's like, "Well, I drive a sewer truck. He picks up shit. Well, that's a
Uh-huh.
perfect cigar. If you're picking up shit, in a cesspool, Quorum, great,
Yeah.
fucking great, fucking solid. It makes
Uh-huh.
sense. If you're picking up Porta Johns, Quorum. You don't want to
Cool.
smoke Don Carlos. You're not gonna taste nothing.
Yeah.
What Don Carlos? What do you want? Porta John Carlos? Porta John Carlos? It's fucking. It's you want Don Carlos or Porta John Carlos? Yeah, I like Porta John Carlos better.
So is there a barrel aged tobacco in this blend?
Hey, which blend?
In this Gurkha?
I don't know, but dude, I'm telling you, man.
I'm tasting
I
something like that.
I don't know what the fuck you're tasting. I'm gonna have to give you a grain of salt. I'm gonna have to give you 2 grains of salt. You really hurt my pussy. That is the best Oliva cigar, better than Oliva's anything. And I'm sorry you're not tasting it. And I don't want to get mad at you because you're my friend. But you hurt my pussy.
No, I mean, you're a
It's okay.
professional. You're a professional. I'm a newbie.
Well, you can't review a cigar if you're smoking another cigar. I mean, that's like, that's like, that's like, that's like you're banging a woman, and then halfway banging her, another girl comes in. You're like, all right, let's give her a chance. You can't review either of them now. You know what I'm saying? No, you can have fun, but you can't review. You know what I'm saying? That's not fair. That's not fair.
Yeah, I mean, you still can review.
No, but now the second girl, what? She's gonna blow you with the other girl on your dick. You mixing and matching the juices. I mean, come on.
Mixing and matching juice. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. When I review a cigar, I'm dedicating my mind, my brain to that blend that day. Maybe I'll smoke another one afterwards, but my palate's got to be cleaned. I got to put out accurate information. But
But yeah, you have to. I don't.
and you know what? Maybe that's why you're happier than me. You can do whatever you want. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
the
Though?
smoking cigar. Well, I'm enjoying it. So would I buy it? Definitely not. I mean,
You just hurting my pussy more.
sorry. I don't need to.
Hey, AP, don't ever give Sacco your fucking Gurkha Olivas. He,
He's
he's
not here.
he's
He's
pissing on them.
sleeping.
He's pissing on them.
He's sleeping probably.
He's gonna watch this tomorrow when he has his shotgun in Brooklyn.
Do
He's
you
gonna be
think
so
I let it dry too much? But it's not too dry.
no, Sacco. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is.
Yeah.
No, PG, don't listen to Sacco. Those are phenomenal cigars. But
I
but then
wish you
again,
do, PG. Just get one and then
no, because then again, PG's gonna micro puff it, and
No, PG. Okay, PG. PG's palate gets more than my palate. I mean, simply. And then plus, I was about like almost sleeping on a couch.
the burn's going good on this, but the ash is rather flaky. I think the cigar's a little wet. As I dropped the cigar, it was fantastic. That was great. But the cigar's a little wet, and that's not the cigar's fault. I just bought it tonight. I wish I could have let it dry out just a little bit. So, but the burn's going great. Um, it's like a heavy medium plus. It's got a long, heavy finish to it. Um, I think the flavors are overall nice, but I'd rather smoke an H. Upman like AJ or a Romeo AJ or a Monte Cristo AJ or a Plasencia version of those cigars over this. And what's funny is the St. Louis cigars, I don't think AJ or Plasencia ever did a version. Why didn't they? I don't know. Like, think about it. The H. Upman, Romeo, and Monte Cristo, all three have a Plasencia. No, I take that back. There is no H. Upman Plasencia. I don't think so. And I could be wrong. Only AJ plus H. Upman. Wow. I didn't think about that. There is no Placencia H. Upman, and I could be wrong on that, but I don't think there is.
Well, maybe H. Upman wants a big order, and they didn't want to make a lot of those cigars.
No,
So I don't
Altadis
know.
owns all three of them, so you know, I'm saying H. Upman's not an individual company. Those companies don't make their own
I
decisions.
mean
Like
AJ. I was going to say AJ.
no, AJ makes H. Upman,
Right.
but Placencia doesn't make an H. Upman. That's what I'm saying. I find that strange. But there's a Romeo Placencia and a Monte Cristo Placencia. So it's interesting because normally Altadis will like it's almost like the H. Upman and Monte Cristo and Romeo. They're like 3-in-1 if that makes any sense. Like they're three companies in one that they do a lot of the same things. It's like you have Monte Cristo on top, Romeo does the most in volume, and then H. Upman is like a little bit of higher tier than Romeo on the Altadis side in price point. Um, but their Romeo is one of their biggest sellers is
But
because of
here's the question: like when they grow the tobacco, they know what they're going to use it for, or it kind of just afterthought. Like they
say
have the
again.
tobacco already, and they decide, oh, let's make Monte Cristo out of this tobacco.
Oh, if you're talking about on the Dominican side, well, no, remember a lot of these blends in the brands, they're not all Dominican at all. They're not puros, so they get tobaccos from around the world.
Right. So it's just
So
like
even
grow
on the
tobacco.
Dominican, yeah. So let's say example on the Dominican side, like they got H Upmans with Cameroon wrapper. They got so there's all different kinds of cigars. So now they're all rolled in a Dominican factory unless it's AJ or Placencia. So I mean, but it is what it is with that. Yeah, AJ is a pimp. AJ is a fucking pimp. He's right on that. AJ's a pimp.
Well, why not? You know, if there's money there to be made.
Fucking PG saying Oliva doesn't make good tobacco. You fucking hurt my choach. You fucking hurt. You're hurting my choach.
Church.
You're hurting
Me
my
or
choach.
PG?
You're hurting my choach. You hurt my choach. Why do you gotta hurt my choach so much? You know what I'm saying? No.
It is getting better.
Mhm.
What was
I'll
the
say
most
this.
prominent flavors
But
you were getting out of this?
you know what? I don't even want to discuss it. You're gonna have to watch my review and find out because that was a phenomenal cigar, and you really hurt Richie's choach.
I should have smoked it while watching the review.
No, you shouldn't have because you should on a clean palate on a clean palate. But you hurt my choach. Okay, there's no going back.
Yeah,
Listen, you blew out my choach. It's blown out.
it's okay. It's okay. Nothing personal. It's all cigars. Uh-huh. PG says 6 out of 10. Oliva V. How about Melano?
No,
Uh,
he's talking. He's
oh,
talking about Melano. Yeah, I mean Melano V is a good cigar. But but the Melano V Maduro is
oh,
better.
Melano V. Yeah.
The Melano V Maduro is a more solid cigar. It's a better blend. It's a better blend. Um, and I like the Oliva V Maduro better than the Melano V Natural. So both the Melano V Maduro and Oliva V Maduro, that's the best stuff from Oliva, which is the Oliva name on it. But the Gurkha Oliva was such a great blend, but you hurt my chocha. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. You hurt my
Well,
chocha.
Gurkha 21 Reserve is better for me than this.
Okay, I'll disagree, but yeah, but hey,
Yeah.
hey, yeah, how much more do you want to blow out my chocha? How much more? I mean, do you want me to have to go?
Not any
Do you?
further.
Do I got to go to the hospital to get stitches? How much more you want to blow it out?
No, 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 no. No, we don't want to. We don't want to get there, Richie. We need you, man. Your church is important.
Yeah, I'm fucking. Nobody needs me. This is the last fucking episode. You're never gonna see Richie again. Richie's gone. Richie's gone. Like he's gone.
Just because of fucking Gurkha.
No. This is like no. The last straw was like months ago. So no, Richie's not even here. Like you're on bonus whole time. You know what I'm saying? No, like Richie's done. Richie's
Why?
done. My life is over. It
Oh
is what it
God.
is. It is
Dude,
what it
you're
is.
fucking 40 years old. What do you mean?
How much collapse can a man take? You know what I'm saying
A
though?
lot?
Yeah, dude, I'm about to put on a fucking dress and go join the fucking Olympics. You know what I'm saying though? I'm gonna be fucking women's fucking wrestling champion. Fucking destroy these bitches. Fucking 300-pound Richie fucking picking up these bitches, fucking flipping them like flapjacks at a fucking Sunday IHOP after church. Flap, 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 flapping bitches.
Woman Olympic. Oh my God.
They wouldn't have a chance.
What if you were a dad in back in 30s and you had like 3, 4 kids? What
What's
those
that?
people were? What if you were a dad back in like 30s with 3, 4 kids?
What?
Oh. What if you were back in the 1930s with 3 kids?
Yeah.
You know what
And
those people went through to feed their
so
families?
what? So what? I'd rather go to that. Families stay together. Imagine your wife and children all staying together in a recession. You were poor together. You stuck together. You stood together. Family was fucking strong, and you survived together. Now people break up or get divorced because I don't know, you were at work and this guy was giving me attention. He liked my picture. Imagine in fucking the 1930s. Hey, where's my wife? We're going to the soup kitchen. Oh, somebody liked her picture on Instagram. She's seeing someone else now. Fuck, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I am jealous of people from the 1930s. They didn't have it rough. They had it great. Families stayed together. Men and women, when they got married, when they were together, they were together. Fucking together. They literally said till death do us part, and they fucking meant it. If you were breathing, you were fucking together. Are you breathing, bitch? Well, I guess we're still together. Are you, is your chest moving? There you go. You're still here. Look at me.
There
You're
you
stuck
go.
here. Nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. People fucking were loyal. Now, there's no loyalty. There's no there's no fucking loyalty, my friend. So I'm not saying there isn't small situations that can happen, but it's not the norm. That's all I'm saying though. Because when you look at old pictures of the recession, what did you see? A wife and a husband, and he's like, there's no work now. Been trying to look for work for 3 years. And we're going to the soup kitchen again. And he's got a wife and 3 kids. She's still putting out. She's still fucking this guy. And they're going to the soup kitchen. Loyal. Fucking loyal. I mean, people get divorced because you went on Netflix and watched the episode of a show without telling your wife. Oh, you went ahead? We were watching the fucking Game of Thrones. You watched the dragon episode without me? Divorced.
That's it.
I'm fucking jealous. Fucking jealous. Jealous. World War II, fuck, if you survived, you came home from the war, you had fucking 10 kids, you got a free house in Levittown, fucking the houses cost $4,000. You got your GI Bill when you came home. They gave you a free house, and you killed Nazis, and you came home, and you got fucking pussy, 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 pussy. Fuck, literally, they fucking the 2 nuclear bombs, and then afterwards we made 10 times the people. Guys came home and they said, if I survive D-Day, I'm never pulling out a pussy again. They came home, pussy, 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 just fucking blah, 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 blah. Fucking just no Jimmy's baby, baby, baby. The Catholic Church was like literally fucking they every day they probably had to do the fucking the blessing for the baby. What is that called? The baptism. Nobody baby.
Right.
Imagine being a priest in 1951. Oh, we're having babies again every day. Every day we gotta do baptism, baptism. Fuck. Every time a guy doesn't pull out, the priest has got to do a baptism. Fucking they're running out of holy water. But a magical time. Families stayed together. Families stayed together. Now, our society is shit. Cigars are great though. Cigars went up, society went down. Hey,
I don't know, dude.
you wanted a fucking life. You wanted it. You know? Imagine imagine having to watch like your family get divorced and you have to look at your kid on like Instagram or TikTok or Facebook. Eh, 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 You're like, well, I would rather just be able to still live with my kid and see them in real life. Oh no, you could like their picture on Facebook. It's okay, daddy. Like, what do you think is better? 1930s soup kitchen, but you really get to raise your kids and have a family together? Or TikTok? Oh, like, oh, hey, I'll FaceTime my kid. I would have rather seen my kid's face in real life. So our society is a piece of shit. That's all I have to say
Uh,
about it.
dude, I don't know.
Well, all I can say is I do know, right? You're married, you got to raise your kid, right? You got to watch her grow and raise your kid right, have a family life. I'm happy for you because I don't wish what I went through on no one. I don't wish any man to lose their children and have to pay for it. It's the worst thing you could do to a man. It's the what else is worse than that? Take your kid away? How fucking terrible is that? And we act
Yeah.
like it's no big deal. It's terrible. It would be better for you buy a box of Opus and I come over and I smoke them and you have to watch me smoke them. Look at me smoking your Opus, cocksucker. Yeah, that would be terrible. But imagine somebody else spending Christmas and Father's Day with your kid. That's terrible. I mean, that's terrible. So,
Uh, I don't know, bro. It's just
hey,
no.
look, hey, sorry, Sako, you hurt my choker today. So Richie's going off the deep end. I'm sorry. Fucking
Yeah, that's okay, but no. What I'm thinking is it's a compromise. You know, relationship is a fucking compromise.
no, look.
So I mean, you have to gain some, you have to give some. You know, I mean, it's just like I don't know.
What I was just trying to say is though, the majority of people used to stay together because when you make a family,
Yeah,
it's a
because
sac.
back then was different, man. People like I know people that lived together for 45 years, and they say we never loved each other, but because of kids, we stayed together.
But that's still better for everyone.
Yeah, but now those people they never seen a life. They haven't seen a shit life. I mean, shitty, whatever. That like
But
you live
at
with you
least
live
both.
with a man that you don't love, and then the whole your whole life.
Okay. So let's just say this: you think people that are married and remarried two, three, four times are happier? They're not. If they weren't capable of being happiness, they were never happy. The happiness is from the inside, and they were never capable of happy to begin with. You understand?
Yeah, well, I mean, there is a lot of things, bro. There is a lot of things. Back then, people like when they had kids, they didn't want to get a divorce just because of the kids. That doesn't mean that the family was happy and there was no fight and there was no nothing.
Oh, I'm not saying it was perfect. I'm not saying that at
Yeah,
all.
there. I
But what
mean,
I'm trying to
no
say is
love, no affection. You grow up like
what I'm
I
trying to say
mean,
is people stay together with their problems. But life is a bunch of fucking problems, man. But people stay together with their problems. What's better to have a society? People with problems that stick together and they help each other out for best they can, or people that what we're doing now. Uh, what do you want to do? These girls going on
no, look
Tinder and
before,
have a new
no,
boyfriend every
before
night?
people like today, people are more selfish per se. They want to live their life. They don't want to sacrifice. But
Mm,
before, people, I mean, sacrifice their fucking life for children, for family,
yeah,
without living it, right?
yeah,
My mom, she was always she was a singer at some point, and she always said, "Oh, I wanted to become a singer, but then I had kids, I had to work and then raise you guys, and then she never achieved her dream, right?"
yeah.
So, and that's hurtful if when you're listening to it, it's like, why the fuck you need to bring me to this world and tell me that, like if you wanted to become a singer, I mean,
Well, I think people also want you to know that they had maybe an ambition, but they sacrificed for the family. My father always
exactly.
said the same thing. It's more of a reason. It's almost because they're human, you know. My father loves me, but he's human, and he always said since we were children, my kids, they're priceless. But he says I wouldn't pay a dime for a busload of you guys. Meaning, my father loved his kids, but I don't think he ever wanted to be a dad. But he got married and he had children, and he raised his kids. But if it was up to him, I think he was enjoying the 1970s. He had 5 girlfriends. He did. I seen pictures. 5 girl. He was. But here's the thing. That's also you can't do that forever. What are you gonna do? 5 girlfriends forever? It's fun when you're young, but that's not that kind of bachelor
Yeah,
life.
but what your mom thought about, like
No,
she's home taking
my
care of
mother
kids,
was
and then the dad is outside fucking other
no
people.
my mother when he met my mother, he dumped all the other girlfriends, and
Okay,
um
well she was okay, so he wasn't doing anything when he was married.
no he met my mother and dropped all the other bitches, and no, my mother was the very caring one. Um, she loved being a mother. My
Yeah,
father would do anything for his family, but it was more out of, I think, out of how do you say, love, but more out of honor. Like, this is my family. I do what I got to do. Shut up.
yeah,
Go in the car.
to live
Time to
his
eat.
life somewhat.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, but he's more old school, and I respect that. Yeah, listen, my father was born in a barn. He came from simple life. You know what I'm saying? No, like,
Right.
my father growing up poor, he didn't get to eat every day. I mean, they grew up tough.
Yeah,
So I mean, he grew up in Italy post World War II. So all of Italy was they blown up. I mean, people understand Germany, Italy after World War II, they blew the shit out of it, in the war, and the economy was bad afterwards, because they lost. They chose the wrong side, Italians, you know.
right.
And so it took about 10 years to like the late
Mussolini.
19. By the 1960s, the Italian economy got much better, but 1950 was not really good in Italy, unless especially the mountain towns. They were poor. They were poor farmers, very poor. They got the like equivalent to today when you see the illegal immigrants working in the farm, picking tomatoes and picking apple. That's it. They didn't own any land. You got paid for the day. But back then, weren't getting paid at all, really. I mean, not that much.
Yeah. Back then it was just your pay was food or something.
Yeah, yeah, no, you're lucky. He would say you're lucky if when you worked, you got to eat.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. And but also it's different too because you think about wherever they worked, they maybe had a little place, like a little maybe one room to stay with the family. So I mean, yeah, it's sad as that sounds though, but it's not like today where you go to work somewhere
Well,
and they're like, oh, by the
we
way,
live
you can
six
stay.
people in a one bedroom house. You know,
Mm.
me, my mother, and my sister, and then my brother got married, and then a kid. So was like six of us. We were living in a one bedroom apartment, and everybody was happy. Somewhat, but
Well, you made the best of it. You know what I'm saying? My
yeah,
father, yeah, when he came to America, they lived in a one bedroom for 20 years. And
yeah,
then as my grandparents, they built their wealth in 20 years because they saved all their money. Um, then they bought land in Long Island, right? Selden. It's Selden, New York, but we'll use Long Island as the nickname. 11784 is the zip code in the post office. Um, Sheldon, it's not Long Island. But anyways, they bought land on Long Island and they built a house. Every weekend they went there. And my grandfather and his, Italian friends, they put a foundation, right? And then you build a house and you put the roof up and whatever. So within a
uh,
year or two, they had a house out there. And so for them to build a two-family house, that was huge for them. They went from a one-bedroom apartment in Manhattan to a two-family house. You're talking about a five-bedroom house. Two. It was a
right,
three-bedroom and a two-bedroom, so a split house. That was and a pool, an in-ground pool, and a two-car garage. They were fucking rich in their mind. Say they go, it was
yeah. I mean,
yeah. So
um,
yeah.
so that's the thing. Well, I mean, I don't know. It's just um,
Well, what I'm saying is like my grandmother, right? By today's standards, how many women would have stayed with a poor man and had a family and two children and came to America with nothing? And he was worked with cement with his hands, broke his back. She worked as a housekeeper for AT&T. This day and age, how many men and women would go, oh yeah, I'll do the hardest labor for the least amount of money and start a family, and for 20 years save our money so we could buy a house. Not too many people will be that loyal or stick around for that. But they were happy. It wasn't even like, oh, we struggle. They were happy just to eat. That's what I'm saying. So I think both men and women we lost. If you love someone and you say wherever we are, we're going to start here, and if we work together, we could grow. But it might take some time. But along the way, we're going to enjoy life, and whatever we get to eat, drink, or smoke, We celebrate. And like you said, you came from a humble beginning in Armenia, and you came to America, and it wasn't like when you came here you got a golden platter. You had to earn everything you got, you know.
Right.
And that's
So
all I'm saying.
basically, look, back then, again, there was, I mean, how many like electronics you've had in the house? Maybe one radio, one TV,
Yeah,
right? But
yeah.
today, I mean, you need more money to buy more stuff, even for your
And
kids.
not only that, the electronics are
And then,
interactive. Back then, the TV didn't talk to you. When you're on your
right,
phone, let's say let's say for example, I have a girlfriend. 1,000 guys could text my girlfriend on the phone on the message. Hey, where you at? Hey, I want to take you out to dinner. Hey, I want to buy you a car. And so the average guy is competing with every cock in the world, the whole world. How
uh,
could you compete? Literally, it's your cock, and if she's happy, well, maybe if she's not. Oh, tonight I'm mad. 1,000 guys have been waiting to talk to your girlfriend on the phone. Maybe 10,000. Literally, a Dubai prince will fly out your girlfriend so she could suck off two camels, and he'll give her a Mercedes. Like literally, what do you want? Two Mercedes? Sure, it's
yeah,
possible. Girls get flown out to Dubai to do terrible things, and they'll come back with $1 million.
there you
Sure.
go. You gotta change your outfit, bro.
Hey,
There's only one way out of this situation. Where is Cap? Where is everybody? Like it's just PG and you and me. And PG
yeah,
is just busting my fucking balls.
yeah.
He said, "You guys getting any flavors?" Yeah, I'm getting like
Tell PG to shut the fuck up. This is a
more
dead
flavored
channel.
notes. And now, yeah, Sarko's sister can tell about the truth about Oliva.
Where's Jeremy?
The people sleeping. Everybody's sleeping, bro.
That's bullshit.
Fucking Monday. Jeremy
That's
may be
bullshit.
working.
What's that?
Jeremy may be working.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. It's fucking hot, man. It's like 88 degrees.
It's little bit cool down here. Let me just open that door a little bit.
So overall, this cigar is enjoyable. It's gonna be like a 4.3. It is enjoyable. I think it's a good cigar that's enjoyable, but I can't highly recommend it. Hey, what's up, Jimmy? The cigar is gonna get a 4.3. I think it's semi complex. I like some of the flavors putting out, but overall, um, for $9 and change, there's other cigars that are better than this. And
What's up, James?
I think St. Louis Ray is not the best Altatus is putting out. It's okay. It's not a bad cigar. I would definitely smoke it. I really would. But it's a 4.3. It's not like, oh my God, it's I just think St. Louis Ray is a fucking dead brand. Like nobody gives a shit, and rightfully so. It's not like if this was a hidden gem, oh my God, I would love to say, listen, I don't know why no one's talking about the cigar, but this is phenomenal. It's okay. Like
But
it's
why
not
are they
bad.
keeping it alive?
What's that?
Why you think they're keeping it alive?
Someone's buying it on the internet, I guess.
I think
I don't
they're
know.
just keeping it alive just for the heck of it, so they don't lose the name.
No, well, I mean, someone's buying it. You know what I'm saying? No, I think because you could buy boxes of St. Louis Ray on the internet pretty cheap. I mean, it's a good mid-tier cigar, but what I'm saying is there's a lot better mid-tier cigars at the same
Right,
price.
right, exactly. And it's not like those mid-tier, the better cigars for the same price are not available.
Yeah, oh, exactly. So the benefit of mid-tier is available, and on the internet you could
So how much you
mid-tiers at
said that cigar was?
$9 at a lounge.
Well, $9. If you're looking like $13 for a Liga, then I mean, for
Oh,
four dollar.
down here, $12. I could smoke Padron 26.
There you go.
So it's like,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
okay,
Well,
PG.
Jeremy, you missed it, Jeremy. We covered 1930s
Jeremy,
and the
what's up,
recession.
bro?
Jeremy, we covered Sacco hurting my chocha, my blowhole, and we covered loyalty and soup kitchens. You missed the whole episode.
You missed the whole thing, bro. And Sako smoking a fucking Gurkha.
I'll say this: what I like about it is as oily flavor. It's got a little bit of raw sweetness. I like the nuttiness and the cedar. The sourdough breadiness is nice. I think the cigar has really nice complexity, and the finish is kind of long. But the cigar has a little bit of what I would call like it's a little dirty. I wish the flavors were a little more clear. It feels kind of like what I'm trying to say is there are better cigars with nicer, cleaner flavor at the same price point. It's not bad, but so maybe check it out. But it's a 4.3 is respectable, but for the same price, the Umbagog is a better cigar.
Wait, what? This cigar was $30.
$25.
Holy shit!
Yeah, yeah, bro. You butchered that cigar. I can't believe you tasted, dude. That even fucking AP loved that cigar. You're gonna hurt
He gave
AP's
it to
feeling.
me. He gave it to me, and he said, "You must try this."
Yeah, exactly, bro. But you were smoking another cigar. You smoked two cigars at the same time. Even
Well,
Jeremy
two
Sacco.
cigars. It was freaking like half inch.
It doesn't
What
matter.
two cigars?
Jeremy
And
Sacco
this
was
cigar
smoking.
was tasting way better.
When you smoke two cigars, you can't tell what cigar you're smoking. You can't change the smoke.
Jeremy, you smoked this one, Jeremy. What do you think? I
Wait,
think it's
Sacco.
dirty.
Sacco, that's like drinking vodka and scotch and saying, "Oh, the scotch got me drunk." I mean, you can't. When you're consuming two different cigars at the same time, they become one cigar. You can't mix them. You can't do that. You hurt my chocha.
It wasn't me. It's just the fucking olive I heard your church. That
No,
me.
you hurt my chocha because Richie doesn't lie, and I'm really sad you didn't. I wanted you to really enjoy that cigar. It doesn't change the fact that
Jeremy
it's a
liked
great
it.
cigar.
There.
Listen, it's three versus one. So, and I'm not saying you're not telling the truth. I'm just sad you didn't get to enjoy that cigar. I'm really sad. You hurt my pussy. You hurt my pussy.
Well, my palate is fucked up after all those Davidoffs and all those cigars.
No, don't blame it on the Davidoff. Don't blame it on the Davidoff. Don't, you know.
Jeremy liked it.
Yeah, I know Jeremy liked it. And PG didn't like it, but he didn't even smoke it. PG's like, yeah, I don't like it either. Fuck you, PG.
Yeah, PG dodged the $30 bullet. He said.
Fucking shit.
uh,
Oh God. Uh watch out. Hey Sacco, PG's throwing out all of his non-Cubans. He threw them out. Garage sale.
yeah, it's Davidoff. That's it, Jeremy. It's Davidoff and Fuente fault.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, that's you just blamed a cigar on Davido. That's fucking hysterical. You're like, it's probably Davido's fault. You're like, yeah, you're
yeah.
right.
That's what it is, bro.
Sacco, I want you to start wearing a crown, like a king's crown when you're on the live. I think you should. You know. Do you have a crown?
I have a crown. Sure, I have a crown. Why not?
If, oh man.
That.
It's official. My pussy hurts. You
There you
heard it.
go. You like
You
my
heard it.
crown?
You heard it. Hey, Jeremy, you missed a great conversation. We had a great
yeah.
talk about soup kitchens and loyalty, and because I believe loyalty is royalty, and people that are loyal to each other and stick together through good and bad, um, that's the best thing in the world. You know, loyalty.
yeah, dude. I don't know. I will rewatch. I don't think it. Yeah, I don't think you missed anything, Jeremy. But there is no. Yeah, it's both ways, basically, bro. I mean, it's not. It's not a one way train, but
Yeah.
You know,
It
there's
is
so
what it
much
is.
things, so much stuff involved in a relationship that is tough to, like, look, if somebody is gonna like argue with you the whole day and without like giving a shit what you've been through when you were young, your army times, your army days, that's gotta be a respect. At one point, when like, I mean, a person needs to like understand and give a credit that you've been through all that shit, and obviously it you can't say it didn't hurt your brain or it mentally it didn't do nothing to you. That whole experience.
Mm.
So, but sometimes the come time that people just fucking forget and just want what they want and don't give a fuck for the feelings that person in front of them.
Yeah.
But Richard, bro, you look. I mean, well, I'm not telling you go marry, you go find a like wife and all this like um basically it's not a book, but to live your life, I mean,
Yeah, I don't know.
that's what it's about.
Yeah, I don't know. I told you I had the Russian lady who's married in my gym. She told me the other day, "Oh, I have my friend. I want you to meet her. I think you guys would be good together." And I told her no. I said, "Nah, I'm not interested." She said, "Why not? She's 40 years old. She's a pretty
Yeah,
girl."
why not? Exactly, why not?
Why? Because why is she 40 years old and by herself?
Dude, why don't you just meet her and ask that question to her?
Because
Maybe she just wants a
why?
pee. I mean, you don't have to have a relationship with, like marrying relationship with woman. I mean, you can meet her up, you go for lunch, go to Taco Bell, take her to Taco Bell. She's Russian. It's okay.
You take her to
Fuck
Taco
it
Bell
in, man.
and smoke some gurkhas. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you never know. She might smoke your pee in the car.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Everything
yeah,
under the couch gotta go. Is that
yeah,
you, PG? You're downsizing your collection.
yeah. Mm. I
Yeah,
will
I
say
still
this:
have. But PG gave me a cigar. I'm gonna keep that for a special, very special occasion.
what cigar is
Maybe
that?
when I become a grandpa, I'll smoke that cigar.
What cigar is that?
Vega 5. He said. Well, he's busting my balls, huh? He
It,
said it's a high end cigar.
but, no, it's fine. But it's not a high end cigar, a Vega Five. He's busting your chops.
Dude, I'm gonna become a grandpa any day now.
Oh, really? What are
Hmm.
you gonna smoke?
Vega 5. PG gave me already. Let me bring it. You think I'm kidding?
I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't know what to say anymore. My choach is destroyed. There's a nice graham cracker sweetness coming into this mix now. The cigar,
I'm holding them dearly.
I can't see what they're.
Let me get it out. They're dry boxing. So I have 5 Vegas here,
Mhm.
and then I have Aladino.
Smoke the Aladino. The Aladino's the better cigar.
I thought this one was more special.
No,
This is PG's favorite cigar.
are we joking around here? The Aladino's a better brand. I mean, by far.
Why? Really? PG told me this was the superior.
Are
He
you
said
trying to
this
hurt my
one is
choach
like.
even
He
more?
said this one.
How much can my choach? How much can my choach take?
He said this one is like classic old Cuban blend. Aladino is good, but not as good as Five Vegas. Yeah. So I said this one is like the Cuban, old Cuban. Tastes like old Cuban cigars. Not that I ever smoked old Cuban cigars, I don't know what they taste like. So,
I don't even know what to say anymore. PG, are you fucking with me, PG?
oh fuck, Jeremy left.
Are you fuck? I'm not even know what to say right now.
Oh my
I
god,
don't even know what to
PG,
say.
you're hurting church, man.
But now PG's hurting my chocha.
Stop
My
that shit.
chocha's done. I can't. Chocha's done. Chocha's done. My chocha's done. I can't. I'm destroyed.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Well, I mean, we're just gonna have to respectfully disagree on that.
On Vegas, Five Vegas.
Aladino, in my opinion, is the superior brand in any blend they make over 5 acres. That's my opinion, though. But hey, I mean, wait, now me and now PG or like a nemesis, like AP. Now we're enemies.
44 by 5. This one. Maybe this one is 44 by 5.5. So yeah.
The fuck is going on here, man?
So PG, you're trying to get rid of your under couch thing. Oh, those are a lot of cigars that, I mean, you gotta smoke.
This is the last episode.
Why?
This channel's dead. He. Why don't we have an auction, PG? We'll sell your cigars.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Nice.
Lead
He's
up,
smoking the bowl.
Eye of the Bull. Dude, how much time you get out of that cigar, Jeremy? That shit looks so small, man.
Yeah, you get 30 minutes, 35
Is
minutes.
it four? Is it shorter than four? Right? It's like a nub.
It's a great blend though. It's nice. What is it?
So
Three and a half.
that's different than the Eye of the Shark. You know the shark, regular Don Carlos.
It's a little stronger because of the size. I mean, man, it is a small cigar,
Yeah, I haven't
and
tried it.
they got them here cheap for $20. I just saw them today, but still for $20, that's expensive for a 3.5 inch cigar.
Yeah, but you know, Euro bought that one dude was telling it was like 40 euros for that cigar. 30 to 45 minutes. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I never was a fan of, especially like with that big ring gauge, and
Wait,
I don't know.
you didn't like the shark?
I like the shark. That also is a Cameroon wrapper, right?
The Don Carlos, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, but so what happened was, in 1996 or 97, they couldn't get their hands on Cameroon wrappers. So that's why the Carlito kept the same filler and wrapped it with the Connecticut broadleaf. Hence became the
Anejo.
Anejo. Yeah, Anejo line.
I thought that was on the for the Opus.
No, that was Anejo line.
No, I know that, but I thought the Anejo is an Opus cigar with a different wrapper.
No, 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 no. It's the Don Carlos cigar, but different wrapper. Yeah, they didn't have a there was a shortage of wrapper leaves, Cameroon
Yeah, I
wrapper
know. I
leaves.
thought it was a shortage of the Opus, so they made the I made the anejo. Are you sure
No,
about that?
yeah, definitely.
I mean, you're destroying my choach is already destroyed. How much more do you want to destroy it?
Just have a conversation, Richie. It's okay, bro.
You, I'm gonna need reconstructive surgery on my choach, front and
Oh
back.
my God. I was almost back with Kentucky. Can somebody look it up? PG, can you look it up?
Sacco, you're fucking destroying my whole world. Because if you look at the price point of a Neho, it's closer to Opus than Don Carlos, regular Don Carlos.
Not the MSRP.
Yeah, MSRP and Neho is like $16 to $20.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh fuck!
The Shark was like what 1895. I think it was the Don Carlos brand, and then they were short of.
And I'm not trying to be a dick either, but I just my whole life I was told the Anejo
I
was.
I could be wrong, bro. I
I
could
don't
be
I
wrong,
don't want
but
you to be wrong. I'm not trying to be a dick either. I'm just saying you're blowing my mind here. My mind
yeah.
my is blown.
But then again, what is Don Carlos using for filler?
It's not Opus X.
But it's
Yeah, but
Dominican
I'm not
tobacco
sure if
grown
it's.
in their fields. Not
I don't
maybe
think it.
not in
I don't
Chateau.
think
I
it's
don't know.
I don't think it's Chateau Fuente though. I don't know. I don't know now. I mean, okay, so
With Don Carlos, but before Opus, Don Carlos was the highest line.
yeah, and then they had so there was Don Carlos, that Opus
Yeah,
X came out, and then Anejo.
Don Carlos was before Carlito when
I know
the
that.
Arturo
So so
Fuente was
so
running.
so yeah, Hemingway was before Don Carlos though. Hemingway's been out for a long time.
Right.
So you had Hemingway, then Don Carlos, then Opus, and then Anejo came out.
So the,
I
the
don't I
Don
don't
Carlos basically was the top of the line.
yeah, you're going back to what, the early '90s, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then what 92, 93, the Opus came up.
Yeah, there was a
Could
movie
be
with the
Opus. I don't know. Could be
there,
Opus
there was
brand.
a movie with Tom Cruise, 1990, 91. It was called The Firm. And he joins this elite firm, but it turns out it's a cult. And basically, if you work for the firm, they know all your dirty laundry, and basically they own you. But you get a house, you get a great salary, but it's basically like joining the Illuminati. The point is, like they catch you cheating on your wife, but so they own you though, and they blackmail you in the movie. So basically, it's a trap. He gets this great job, and he realizes it's a trap. Anyways, when he gets hired, he's at a big party, and the guy goes, "Congratulations, you're part of the firm." And they hand him a cigar, and they go, it's our best cigar, and it's Fuente Hemingway like signature. You see the Hemingway signature. But this is 1990, so for its time, that was probably one of the best cigars. The Hemingway signature probably was amazing in 1990. Like, well, think about it, there wasn't that much competition for a higher end cigar, you know.
Well,
You
okay.
know,
So PG says disagree online, and then Jeremy says the filler is actually a mix of Opus, Don Carlos, and Hemingway for the Anejo line.
fuck me, I don't know now.
Yeah. Bro, they don't. I mean, look, when you can, when the like Fuente website is like they're very vague about explanation of their blends.
Yeah,
I mean, and then it becomes to everybody's opinion, you know.
yeah, because you could have the same type of tobacco, but what about fermentation and aging? So obviously, the Opus X line is getting a lot of age on the tobacco.
Well, I mean, look, I'm thinking about it, but there is, I mean, if the tobacco doesn't qualify, let's say for a wrapper or for binder, then it will definitely qualify for freaking filler, right? So you can't just say it's like a low grade opus filler because opus filler is opus filler. There, I mean, so I think so. They have other farms in Dominican too, but the chateau is only for You know that area is only for Opus, I guess. Opus, and then what ESG uses the Opus filler, right? Supposedly. Yeah, exactly. Opus tobacco grown in Chateau. But what is the ESG then, Jeremy? ESG, it says we use its Opus filler and estate sun grown wrapper. Yeah. I know the wrappers that grown in Chateau, it's only used for Opus, that's for sure.
This girl's with two guys and they're all screaming, they're drunk, and they're talking about they're all going to go back to their place together and, I guess
Oh,
have some fun.
they're gonna mix cigars.
Yeah. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying about this society. you know, you think a girl that goes home with two guys, you get some guy eventually is going to marry that girl. Hey, she's a nice girl. She's about to get blown out. You know.
Oh, robos are coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
The church got better.
Yeah, they're about to blow out her palate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine going out to a bar and meeting two guys. You're like, yeah.
Okay, fuck that. Who cares? Andalusian Bull, what is the MSRP on that? 18, 19 bucks?
Yeah, but no one sells them for less than
Right.
25 30
Yeah.
dollars now.
I mean, but that's all Dominican, so
I like the bull. I do enjoy it. It's
I
really
like
big
the
though.
bull. But it
I
takes me
think it's
3 tries to decently dry it out and enjoy it.
I think it's a great blend, but I wish the blend came out like in like Toro or Robusto. You know what I'm saying though?
Yeah, that I don't know. I don't know. That Vitola is like I don't know.
It's tremendous.
Yeah, it's different.
It's like a 3 hour cigar. Now Jeremy's right on that. Here's the thing: the guy that used to be the sales rep for LFD, Carney, he just either quit or got laid off. It wasn't specific, but he told me like 5 years ago that the 25th anniversary, um, it uses some bull tobacco, but it's a higher priming. So the 25th anniversary is like in a way like a stronger version of the bull. So it's really nice. The 25th is
LFT,
solid.
yeah. Yeah, it's nice.
The 25th is solid. But here's the thing, Sacco. That means the 30th is coming out soon because the 25th's been out for
Is there a
four
word? How
years.
much is that gonna be?
There has to be a LFD 30th coming soon, maybe next year.
Yeah. I don't know. Everybody's going after this expensive freaking cigars these days. I mean,
Yeah.
even the bull, like fucking 3 times I paid $50 each.
Jeremy says it's gonna. The 30th came out limited. That sucks. I hate when it comes out so limited. You're never gonna be able to find it. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
so it's
Everyone's gonna.
already out.
Yeah, everyone. It's gonna be fucking. You're not gonna be able to find it.
Yeah, when they say 30, okay, already dropped, limited. Yeah, there you go.
Well, if
Fuck.
I can't
Yeah,
find it, if
spend $70.
yeah, if it's not in Florida, it's nowhere. I could go. LFD's only a half hour for me. You know that? I could
Oh,
drive there.
the HQ.
Yeah, the headquarters is maybe a half hour away. I'm not sure if there's a lounge there. Um,
But
But
Lito, he hasn't. I think he still lives in Dominican. He hasn't moved, did he?
no, but yeah, but I'm saying, but I'm sure he goes to Miami a lot. I
Yeah, I
mean,
mean, yeah,
yeah, but
of course.
that's where he was from, Miami, I think, right? Because he used to sell jewelry, and he got robbed, and then he got it was a bad robbery at gunpoint and tied up.
$30.
And after that, he left the business because he was afraid, and then he started selling cigars. And what's funny is something similar happened to Rocky Patel. I was watching a video yesterday on Rocky Patel, and he said he was in Los Angeles and he was a lawyer, but the crime in the '80s and '90s was getting really bad, and then he got robbed and he got carjacked and he got beat up, pistol whipped and everything, and they stole his car, and so from there he moved somewhere else. He left. I forget where he went to. Oh, he went to Florida, and then he started
Cigar
working with
business.
cigars.
Yeah. That young guy. If you've seen any Davidoff videos, the young guy in there. So his dad is the CEO or the president of Pro Cigar now. So
Mhm.
the guy is creating his own line.
Really,
So
what's
he
his name?
that young guy, bro, he used to work for Davidoff. In the Davidoff videos, he's like showing around the fields and then the factory, whatever.
Oh, I never heard of him.
Yeah, but now he got out and he's making his own brand.
And what's the name of the brand?
It's not out yet. Nobody knows yet.
Well, he's probably going to do well.
Well, yeah, I mean the whole. I mean, he got the whole cigar community behind him. So
Yeah, I mean, you think about it, like but
everybody,
Da-
all of those companies are member of Pro Cigars. So
but Davidoff really has its own. Davidoff doesn't really have any competitors. Like Davidoff has this is a complete luxury brand. I'd say the only brand that ever came out that's a direct competitor to Davidoff is like Atabey. And I'm not saying they're the best Davidoff. I'm just saying, like, as far as what they do, Davidoff's a purely because obviously they have Camacho and Avo, but as far as a brand like Davidoff,
well,
it's a
bro,
pure
Davidoff is like pretty much the only company that has like shops everywhere.
that too. You know what I'm
Davidoff
saying?
Lounge.
They got shops, they got lounges, but what they also have is, which is hard in this business, they have long term respect. Like whether you like Davidoff or not, they've been around forever and they're
Yeah,
not going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like Davidoff.
Davidoff is about luxury
Yeah.
basically.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
I hear something, but what does it say?
He called me the N word, and he was a white guy.
Oh, he called you that?
Yeah.
Get it right, man.
Wait a second. I really do have a red face. I mean,
Oh fuck.
he literally he was pulling out of the parking lot, and he had his party music. He was in a big GMC truck, and he just yelled out the N word. With the R, like the real one. He said, the bad one, and he's like, he just said he called me the N word, and then he pulled away. All right.
Whatever, dude. Yeah.
Hey,
Let the cops figure it out.
I didn't know there was KKK down here in Florida. I mean, imagine just calling someone that in public, like he doesn't even know me, like fucking like, and I'm like, you know, shit. California, he could have got arrested for that for a hate crime.
Yeah, probably.
PG said he heard it. Wow. Uh,
Yeah, I
Wait,
thought he was calling a name or something. But
yeah, he called me the N. I don't understand. How am I supposed to take that? What am I supposed to say? Like, what am I supposed to say?
I don't know. Fuck off. Well, he's gone. Don't worry about him. Is there restaurants near there where you stopped?
There's a lot of bars and restaurants, but it's Monday night and it's late, so
Yeah.
yeah, you know, I don't know.
Ah, no.
Yes, it is what it is. So you didn't enjoy the cigar.
Uh, Not really, dude. No,
Wow. Wow.
I don't know why. Well, my palate is not as sophisticated, so
I don't know, man. Blame it on Davidoff.
yeah, maybe.
Wow, I've never been called that in public.
Well,
I mean,
but why would he just like tell you that? I mean,
well, I know I got a big dick, but I don't know.
uh, do you think he saw it?
I don't know.
This the guy like freaking
Should I call the police? Or should I?
X-ray vision.
sh- should I call the police?
Nah, man. Too bad
Well,
this thing doesn't have a draw. It's just fucking. Oh, it's so good though, man.
dude,
I wish it was
your
smokable.
blends are really good blends though. But even the ones that had a little bit of tightness to it, I was still able to smoke them though.
This one like tight. I
I
mean,
just think Colorado helped it because it was really dry.
Colorado helped it, but here it's not drying out.
There, yeah, yeah,
This thing was sitting like outside for about like 3 4 days now.
yeah. I really think where you're at, it's so humid.
Yeah,
I think I would put those cigars in a dry box with rice for like 2 days. You know, I think rice would help it out. Well, the
I
cigar is
think
going to stay
so.
at a 4.3. I enjoyed the cigar. I can't highly recommend it though, but I could recommend it. Like, hey, if you check it out, try one. But I think it was a good to very good, somewhere between there, 4.3. It operated fine. The flavor was good, but overall, I wasn't impressed with the cigar. I'm not depressed with the cigar. It wasn't terrible. It was just it was a good cigar. It was enjoyable, but it wasn't like, oh yeah, wow. So I think St. Louis Ray as a brand to me is just dead. I don't think they're not
It's
innovating.
dead, man.
Yeah, I think they're
I'm
dead.
telling you, a lot of those brands are dead. They're just trying to keep it going. I don't know why.
Well, they're obviously selling somewhere. I think they sell a lot of those online for a good price. You know,
Yeah, I
because
guess
I
so.
don't even see stores really carrying St. Louis Ray, bro. Back in the day, St. Louis Ray was one of the most popular, like mid tier, like $5 6. Guys were smoking the St. Louis Ray. I think the G, it was a Maduro for like $5 6, and they enjoyed it. Uh,
Well, back then everything was about the same. It was not much difference between like a lot of cigars, you know. But I mean, today you have so many delicious cigars for the same price.
well, I think when it came to mid tier, AJ ruined it for everyone because AJ came in at the mid tier price point and also redid other brands. It came in so much stronger and really great
Yeah,
construction and a lot of strength and and it was what it was.
let me do this.
So it's what it is with that. So yeah, as a brand, I think St. Louis Ray.
Get my phone. I
What happened?
dropped my phone. I was gonna do something here. Man, this thing is not holding the phone anymore. My stand. Heck, my church.
What are you doing there? You cutting your choach off? What are you doing?
Casa de Saco.
You taking your cigar apart?
Yeah, to see. See, that's a thick tobacco right there. Binder.
Yeah, Sacco. It looks like you're playing with your dick. A lot of tobacco in there.
A lot of tobacco. A lot of tobacco. Look at that.
Holy shit!
This one is thick too. As a filler. Here is a Ligero. A thick one.
Yeah,
Damn, look, there's a fucking pile of tobacco here.
bro, that was a lot of tobacco in that cigar, and it's only
Yeah.
52 gauge.
No, that's why it's not fucking smoking. That's a Mexican San Andres filler. Viso. I can tell. Look at that mountain. Came out of one cigar.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Wow.
Too much packed, man.
Yeah, you
What
definitely
a
could have
waste
used a
of
fit. You could have used a 54 size.
what a waste of good tobacco. Yeah.
Wowza. Well, I think. Wow, look at that. You got a whole salad there.
Look at that.
Beautiful,
I know,
beautiful
man.
tobacco.
Shit. I'm so mad.
That is what it is.
And the ones that I sent to the guys, I don't know if they're gonna be able to smoke them. So
Hopefully he's in a drier place. I told him to put him in a dry box for a couple of days, maybe a week. Cut the cap, give it a
in
couple of
two
weeks.
weeks,
No,
then more
no,
than
no
that
boba,
probably.
just in a dry box. No
I
boba.
mean, it's not terribly wet. The tobacco in there is not terribly wet,
No, but
but
he's not. He's not in very humid like you are in California. So I
yeah,
think if he dry boxes it for a week with no cap, cut the cap, and let it just dry out for a week, I think he's gonna be okay.
yeah.
Especially on the Connecticut shade ones. The Connecticut shade ones. Uh,
Connecticut was I didn't overfill that much per se, but yeah, still.
yeah. Well, that's what it
And
is.
that's not all. This there is more here. The
Yeah.
wrapper,
Wow. That was a lot of tobacco.
a lot of tobacco.
A lot.
Yeah, I overdid it. The
Well,
whole
you live and
fucking.
you learn. You know what I'm saying? No, there's still great
I know.
blends.
Yeah,
You
I
know what I'm saying?
know.
Like I said, I was able to smoke them in Colorado.
Well, let
So
me tell you. So I'm gonna just make one ring gauge. That's it.
yeah,
So when you stick with one ring gauge, you get used to it.
yeah.
And yeah,
And,
otherwise,
and I think just a little less. What leaf would you have taken out?
uh, probably Ligero. Some of them have like two Ligeros in there.
Yeah, sometimes too much
Yeah, Ligero
Lajero.
is a thick leaf.
Yeah,
Maybe put half a Ligero if you want to make, like different. I mean, the blend.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Well, my phone's about to die, man. So I'm gonna get going, and everyone stay fresh. I wish everyone the best. Take it easy.
PG, just whatever smokes. Well, at this point, I don't know if you're gonna be able to smoke them. Just try them, and then, if it's a lot of work, don't power through. Just toss it away. I don't know. Next round, I'm just gonna keep it to one blend or two blends. Nicaraguan and but not many, like not many blends. I'm
I
just
see.
gonna keep it like simple.
See what happens.
Let's see
Well,
what happens.
I'll see you soon. Thanks for hurting my chocha today, front and back. And
Richie, sorry, bro. Good night, guys.
I'll see you around.
Strategic. Good night, brother.
Soup
Hey.
kitchen. I'll see you around.
Don't worry, man. I mean, you do your reviews, and then like if three people like out of one, that means the cigar is good.
No, I mean, I'm just saying life. I mean, I just got to keep going. My life will come back. It'll happen. I hope so.
Yeah, you gotta work on it, bro. It's work in progress. That's what life is. It's fucking work in progress.
We'll
That's
see.
what it is.
Well, I'll see you around, brother.
All right, brother.
Take
Take
care.
care, Richie.
Peace out.
See you later, man.
Bye.